How's it going? This is Lewis Howes, entrepreneur and author of 2 books on the topic of LinkedIn. And in this video, I want to share with you how you can see an immediate increase in your business or professional goals, all by harnessing the power of LinkedIn. The latest stats reveal that 82% of businesses are attempting to use social media in some way to drive traffic, get exposure, and build their brand. In fact, according to Alexa Top 500 global sites, the most popular social media platforms, including Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Blogger, WordPress, and LinkedIn, are among the top 25 visited sites in the world. All of this sounds great, but the big elephant in the room is the countless hours you spend on these sites with little or no return on your investment. These sites can be enticing to us because they are free to use and they're growing at an incredible rate. But when users spend a majority of their time playing Farmville or tweeting about what they ate for dinner last night, it's hard to see how opportunities are made and business relationships are created. LinkedIn is the answer to those problems. Since 2007, I have dedicated countless hours to understanding and implementing LinkedIn strategies to grow my network and, most importantly, my net worth. And whether you're a business owner, entrepreneur, industry professional, or simply a motivated individual seeking a new job in this economy, you can no longer afford to ignore LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the #1 social networking site for business professionals looking to do more business. In fact, while everyone shouted about the massive growth Facebook and Twitter have seen, LinkedIn has quietly doubled in size in the past year. And at over 80 million members strong, they are seeing an exponential growth of more than 1 user added every single second. More importantly, through my experience, I've seen nothing but a higher quality of membership and interaction on LinkedIn than any other social network. In fact, executives from all Fortune 500 companies are registered on LinkedIn. When seeking new business and networking opportunities, 45% of LinkedIn's members are considered the majority decision makers for their companies, as opposed to Twitter and Facebook at just around 25 to 29%. LinkedIn also has the highest average household income per user over every other major social networking site in the world. Bottom line, when using LinkedIn, you are dealing strictly with individuals of high caliber and a business mindset focused on networking for results. It's time to cut through the gatekeepers and deal straight with the key decision makers in your industry. So by now, you're probably asking, who am I and why am I telling you this? Well, again, I'm the author of 2 books on the topic of LinkedIn. And using nothing but LinkedIn, I've built up a successful brand and business that has allowed me to speak and reach over 10,000 people worldwide. I've put on over 250 webinars and teleseminars in the past 2 years alone. And I've hosted over 20 live LinkedIn business networking events in cities all across the world. Heck, I even like to make the claim that I spend more time on LinkedIn than most of the people that actually work for the company. And don't think that the only reason I'm successful on LinkedIn was because I was teaching others how to use LinkedIn as well. I got my humble beginning after a career-ending injury that forced me to retire from playing professional football. And after spending 6 months in a full arm cast while recovering on my sister's couch, I discovered LinkedIn as a way to start and grow the Sports Executives Association, which is a brand that helps educate and connect sports executives all over the world. And it's not just me that's seen success. Plenty of my clients and students have seen success as well. One of my personal favorites is my past client and student Mark Matazik from St. Louis, Missouri, who has just given the offer he couldn't refuse straight from IBM. And it was mostly due to minor tweaks and changes he did on his LinkedIn profile. And then there's Aaron Humphreys, who just took a few of my LinkedIn profile tips and immediately jumped into the #2 position for his keyword in his industry. Within a week, he was hired for a $6,000 consulting deal because he was so easily found on LinkedIn. And that's not all. I recently wrote a blog post asking past customers and clients to share their LinkedIn success stories with me, and the results were staggering. In just 30 minutes, I had over 50 comments from people talking about the new connections they had made, the jobs and business partnerships they had obtained, products they'd sold, sponsorships they'd received, events they fulfilled, and offline groups they had built up, and a ton more. So why am I telling you this? Well, I want you to be able to experience this type of success on LinkedIn just like everyone else who's gone through this program. There's so much opportunity on LinkedIn, and I want you to be able to maximize it to the fullest.